Try your best. All right. So, hello and good day. My name is Chris Palmer. As you can tell from the title, this will be a live sales call. Adam and I have already spoken very briefly, and I said, hey, let me call you back. Let me book a meeting with you. Let me send you a quote. But instead of doing that, I messaged him today and said, hey, let's do a live chat. And he's like, all right, dude, let's do it.
I'm
So here
down.
we are. Um, so Adam, we briefly spoke, and like I mentioned just before we got on here, I wanted to ask you just a couple quick things because
For
also I
sure.
want to hand this to my brother and Tammy and new people that are coming on. So thank you for this.
For sure. For
Uh,
sure.
you said that you were working within another agency previously.
Yep.
Okay, you don't have to say their name, but was there something that stood out about them that you disliked immensely, or something they did that made you switch? Was it pricing? Was it service? What made you
Um,
change?
it was mostly service. Like, I mean, I've had two different SEO companies work for my site now,
Okay,
and I've there's like a certain amount that you have to do as a business owner. You have to know enough to at least see what you're trying to buy. Like, you don't know; it's just up in the air. You don't know where to go. So you're
right,
kind of so I've done enough. I've tried to like consume myself in this sort of uh, atmosphere and and I found a couple people. The first guy ended up just like not delivering on like what he promised.
I
He was like
see.
promising me like multiple or a ton of service pages for all my
Got it.
services, location pages. I mean, and then
Okay.
uh, so that then he like it just felt like it dropped the ball, and I'm just like kind of waiting for him to do this, and he's just keep on telling me to wait. I'm just like, oh man, I really think. I mean, this is
I
what
think it
everyone
should be
wants
done.
to do. Yeah, I think this needs to be done. So I was kind of waiting, and so I kind of got sick of that. And my whole thing is like, I understand that like SEO for the most part is like playing the long game.
Right.
Um, so I can see like that being kind of hard for yourself to like try to explain that to people. I'm sure at times it was
Well,
like
and you're
I'm sure
you're
people want like instant stuff, and you're just like, nope, that's not this.
yep, I
That's
always
not,
setting an expectation. Oh, yeah. Yep.
yeah. So I mean, and then I moved on to another guy and
A guy or a company?
company.
So it sounds like so far the two things that deterred you were, one, you've learned more skill sets, so you wanted the implementation to match the skill that you understand. And then
Right.
two, you actually want them to deliver on the promise, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Under
price was
under
never.
promise, over deliver. That's definitely.
So that's the two things. And then what was the standout element that would make you stay or work with them continuously other than delivering consistently and staying ahead of the curve?
Yeah, just to I guess just kind of visually seeing maybe evidence of something happening. Like it doesn't have to be like necessarily like my views are going up or anything, my clicks are going up, but like just show me that there's something happening. Like what is the game plan? I want some sort of game plan happening, and then like
Got it.
what is the route to get there? And it's like, are we on course or are we like I can't tell where we're at.
Got it. So
That's the biggest
so
thing.
coming up with a strategy, writing it down perhaps, or at least discussing it. That's what I like.
Yeah.
And then writing it down, and
Yep.
then having some way to deliver. Like, okay, citations are done. Great. Where's the list? How do I log in? Where are they at? Right? Stuff like that. Correct.
Yep. Yep. Correct.
Got it. Okay. Now I remember. Let's just take a look at this. I remember this is the business Oregon Climate Tech. You
Mhm.
are on. This is the right one, right? I hope so.
Correct. Yes.
All
That
right.
looks like me.
Cool. So and then I know we went through this already, but just for sake of the video and for others,
Yep.
these services that we put inside of here, mini split, heat pump, AC, heat pump repair, would you say that repair and installation and these services are where the dollars are made?
Yes, for sure. The installation is definitely where any HVAC
Installs.
company really makes the money. And but I mean, service is just as important sometimes. All the different like repairs type services, because that oftentimes leads to long term customers, which then convert into sales as well. So I mean, they're almost sometimes they're just as important to try to capture, but at the end of the day, yes, what makes our money is the installs for
All right,
sure.
so install. So would maintenance be the same as kind of like a repair, or is maintenance on this list too, or no?
Um, maintenance is probably the furthest down on the list, but it's still extremely important to have maintenance aspect into the company just because retaining customers.
Got it.
But it all, it all stems to what can we do to eventually turn this into an install. So no matter what kind of service we offer, it's all, our sales funnel, I guess you could say, is someday getting an install out of it and making a
Okay.
profit off it. So
All right. And then would you perhaps, I'm just looking at this. So HVAC, heating, cooling, um, would it be, is it still worth the investment to go after things that aren't AC, heating, cooling, HVAC, and installs and repairs? Would it still be worth making the content, going after all of those other terms, or no? Is it worth it for the company?
going after anything that's not install related.
Yeah, anything that's not on this list, is it worth it for you guys and gals? Like, other than this list of terms and service, is everything else still worth it or no?
I don't know. I don't know. Like that's kind of probably a question I would kind of have for you. Could maybe like doing research on other companies, but as far as I know, like everyone else is kind of, they all have like service pages and repair pages. So it's
Okay.
like I've for the most part, I'm just like self learning. So I'm kind of just doing seeing what other people are doing.
All
But
right.
does that having have too many categories? Does that kind of like muddy up the water?
If you're a business that's been here for 20 years,
Yeah,
or you might be able to go into the marketplace in Oregon City, or I'll have to go and look at your main cities.
yeah,
I'm sure there's one or two that you could point to and say, yeah, but they're doing it. But if you're a relatively new business, you can't be the expert in more than one thing. Like when I'm looking at this site and I see like, AC,
yeah,
heating,
yeah.
cooling, HVAC, that all makes sense. That's a
Yeah,
category. But this
right.
electrical, even furnace, does that make sense? Furnaces? I'm not a, you know, AC.
Right.
I have no expertise in this at all other than
Yeah,
SEO.
I mean, I guess I see your point now that I kind of think about it, because like one of I feel like how we differentiate ourselves from other companies is we're very like heat pump strong.
Okay.
And so that's kind of uh one thing that we kind of push is definitely
Oh
selling
boy.
heat pumps, converting gas furnaces into heat pumps. So it, you think it'd be worth more with my value to just like double down on that and just kind of focus solely on something like that?
Well, if you're not, well, how close are you to the business? Like, are you an owner? Are you a part owner?
I'm part owner.
So part owner.
Yeah.
In the last, how long has the business been open?
Little over 2 years.
So in the last 2 years, where would you say the majority of the sales came from?
Like lead sources.
Not actual sales, like jobs that you went and did. What jobs were they?
Um, the majority of them were definitely heat pumps.
Heat pumps. I see.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go see what Google thinks you're about.
Okay.
Organic key
This is
terms. Let's go
fun.
take a little peek. See, the traffic that Google rewards you with is what they obviously think you're about, but they're not
Right.
going to reward you with something you're not optimized for.
For
So let's
sure.
just see here. Brand, 22%. Interesting. AC repair. Heat pump. Gee, who would have thought?
Haha.
Ductless. That's right. We spoke about this one. I remember that. This is all maps. Okay. All right. Let's take a look down here. So the first organic. Uh oh. Not this is all maps. Oh, this is wild.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
know.
forget us looking at this.
I
So
know.
heat, air, you have like, so here's traffic. I don't know if you know anything about SEMrush, but here's traffic. This is percentage. These are actual clicks, allegedly,
Yeah,
according to good old SEMrush.
yeah,
C stands for commercial intent. This is stuff that we care about. So 333. This could be you or me doing this.
right.
So yeah, so heating, air conditioning. So I see the furnaces, I see AC, I see heating.
Yep,
Is it worth it for me or for you and your company
yeah,
to go after all this other things like heating, HVAC, cooling? Like, we're going to create pages, pump traffic, create images, all the things that are required in order for you to reach success with deliverable.
yeah.
do we want to invest in something where I don't see a path of success, at least digitally? Or yes, because you want to lay the foundation and hey, Chris, even if it takes me a decade, let's start
Right,
working towards it.
right. Um, I mean, I would totally be willing to get rid of the electrical for now, for sure. Um, just to be able to narrow the field that we're in. I don't mind doing that at all.
Got it. And then Portland's the big city. I remember us looking at this.
Yep.
So let's go to Portland. Portland. Usually, Google will reward you with keyword sets. You probably don't. At least that's what I call it. So if I go
Mhm.
to Portland, which is a big city, and I were to put in AC repair, which is your second best other than your name,
Yep.
would you say that this Jacobs is in line with one of your leading competitions?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely,
Definite.
for
23
sure.
bucks a click. AC repair, heating repair. Okay, no, thank you. And then Portland HVAC, 20. Okay, I like that AC. So that's where the coins are at. 23 bucks a click. You guys would be very happy if we were up here winning these.
Dude. Yeah,
Jacob
big
is running
that
both.
that's a question I had for you.
Sure, shoot.
So, when I about 2 years ago when we first started the company, I opened up the local service ads. We got a ton of reviews, flowing in, and like local service ads were like crazy. We were getting 5 to 10 a day sometimes.
Great.
And then all of a sudden, probably like, I mean, probably the beginning of this year, really, like local service ads just completely died. And we're like, oh, I don't know what the heck happened. Like now we get like one a month, like really dead. I was like, what's going on? Like our reviews are growing. Like everything seems to be doing fine on our Google business profile, except for like local service ads. And I was wondering, does local service ads have anything to do with your like Google business profile as far as like ranking? So you're ranking good on Google business profile. Does that affect your local service ads?
So are you're utilizing these ads here? You're sponsored this up in
Yeah.
this
Yep.
section,
Yep.
or were you
Yeah.
running it in here like this sponsored, or both?
Um, I'm in the
You're up
Google.
here,
I
guaranteed,
think,
right?
yeah, yeah, Google guaranteed.
Google guaranteed. So the question is, does it help your overall rankings?
Yeah, like as far as like our Google business profile ranking, like that has a certain rank. Like, does that also correlate to my local business profile?
Well, when you were running it, were you taking the calls? Were you paying Caesar? Were you paying Google? Like, were you paying
Yeah.
consistently? Were you always taking in the calls? Were you taking all the jobs? Did it
Oh
seem
yeah.
as though you were working the system properly?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. For
Well,
sure.
I think that it's definitely beneficial. The system all works together. If I'm taking calls here and spending
Yep.
money here, also
Yep.
running ads inside of here, maybe even organic, not
Yep.
only will my EPC go up, but yes, I'm more valuable to Google. So yes, I do believe that it helps you. No question. They say it
Right.
doesn't, but I do. I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, hold
Hard to.
on.
What's that?
I thought both those were the same. The you said both those different locations. I thought those were both local service ads,
Well, I
guaranteed.
I don't have. I don't necessarily have to be Google guaranteed to be able to run right here, or to run at the top of organic here. I don't have to be guaranteed in order to be in those sections. I could do local
Right,
extensions. Yep.
right, right.
And
I
when
was just
you
talking about I was talking about paid advertisement.
yeah, well, when you were running paid advertising, was it organic or was it inside of here, inside of Maps, like running
It was
here?
it was inside of Maps with the Google guaranteed.
So it was guaranteed.
Yep.
Okay. And then you were running them to GBP, or were you running any type of traffic at all to the website?
Just Google. I mean,
All
the
right into the guaranteed program, right?
yeah.
Into their little dashboard.
Yep.
I did you stop that, or are you still running?
No, it's still on right now. We just don't get any clicks from it.
And then is the budget spiked way through the roof
Oh yeah, yeah. We turned
all the
our
way?
budget all the way. I'm pretty sure
And then what's the top 500,000 a week or month or something? I know it sounds absurd, but you'll never reach that. Is it all the way cranked?
it's all the way correct.
Yep, and it's still. And then you
Yeah.
you never show up at all because
I
I don't
mean,
Portland here.
I'll find myself every now and then.
Interesting. Was there any was Was there any other companies that were running that for you previously, or is there anyone that has access currently
No,
that's
no,
not
that
you or somebody?
was just me.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think it's an ecosystem. It all works together. I mean, it
Yeah,
can only be helpful. But
yeah,
I do dislike ad companies. I know it's best practice to go to, say, a subdomain.
right.
I for SEO benefit though, I like to run that paid traffic to the site. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
but you know, everybody has different opinions on that. Did you have any
right.
other questions before I keep going?
Um, I think that's all I have.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't run the ads. Who's taking care of that for you now? Is it a company or just you?
Um, it was a company. I've done Google pay-per-click ads,
Okay.
but not really. I haven't really had that great of feedback with it.
Okay. All right. But it is currently running right now, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Fair enough.
I think just a small amount. I don't think I'd do anything crazy.
So HVAC. So everything's coming in. So this is that Jacobs. I'm just looking at their organic. Plus this right here is obviously coming in from maps. I love when they do this. I could see the exact amount. Thank you, UTM parameters.
That's
Informational content seems to be helpful, but it's all within that same keyword set. Electric generators the first time. It's big. It's informational. 177. It's on home generator. It's probably what their 25th key term. Let's take a look at something quick.
yeah.
Advanced filter. Just bear with me here. I know we
Nope.
kind of went through this before, but I'm just refreshing myself.
Nope. You're totally fine.
All right, keyword type. So we're going to take a look at branded. We're going to exclude branded terms. 25,000. This seems to be the king. They're inside maps, at least where I'm from, and they're inside organic. Oh boy, isn't that tasty? Good for them. All right, so let's take a look at this. Not on SERP site links. SERP features. Okay, let's go back here. Let's also exclude one more thing. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Keyword type. Let's go here to traffic. No. Let's go to keyword type. Branded for other domain, not branded. So anything branded, branded for other domain, exclude. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Okie dokie. And then if I were to just do this really fast and switch this to commercial and transactional, 22,000. What's the count? What I'm looking for is if this person's in both positions,
Yeah.
okay, I'm looking to see what's their keyword set that they're winning. And what I'm looking for is the play. Like, do I want to do informational content for you? Do I just want to optimize high commercial intent pages? Do I want to do both? Do I just want to double down on maps? So I'm looking at the winner that's in both spots to see. This
Yeah.
will also dictate to me, how long have they been there? How long have they been playing ball? Right? How old is their business? How old is their website? How long have they been on maps? How many
Mhm.
citations? What backlinks do they have? I'm looking for the play. Is what I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
So let's see here. Mini splits, air conditioning and heating. Yeah, that's where it's at. They like these generators. Do we do generators?
We do generators.
Are generators a big part of heating units or HVAC or furnaces or anything like that? Or strictly just electrical? I don't know anything about this stuff.
It's it
Sorry.
is strictly electrical, but oftentimes people are definitely have. I mean, when you're way away from the city, you might have a
Okay.
generator, but
Right. So is there anyone else? Let's take a look at this. Portland. Let's just take a look at this. We're going to do AC repair. That seems to be the big one. Let me look down this list. Have you seen
yeah.
anyone that's winning big for electrician in Portland, but also AC or HVAC that you know of without me looking?
Um,
Like winning strong, integrity, sunset.
I mean, ATEMP. Have you saw them already? ATEMP's like crushing it.
A temp. Where's that
Yeah,
at?
I don't know if they're there.
They're not in this list, right?
Yeah,
Able.
Sunset, Central Air.
These guys are big. Okay. So
Yeah,
this
they're
is a good players. Let's take a look at this. Nutrition. $1921. It would be nice to have them both. Mr. Electric, Young. See, look at this. Primary category is electrician. Let's just take a look at this quick. Is there anybody doing both? Plumbers are up at the top. Interesting. Electrician, electrician. Mr. Electric. Here, let's bring this over here. Is there
yeah.
any secondary categories? Oops.
Secondary
My
categories
plumber.
like what?
Well, we do HVAC contractor, I'm assuming, would win AC repair, AC installation, install, and heating repair, and then also HVAC. So
Yep.
I'm wondering, is there any winners that are targeting that contractor or AC that also are targeting electrician? Because I'm seeing
Mm,
this plumber, but they're paying. So
right.
I'm wondering, Young, West Side, Mr. Electric. Let's see, Young Electric. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look and see. Electrical, excavating, lighting. They're going all after electrical. Let's take a look at this guy.
Okay.
I'm just looking at categories for maps. There's nothing in here with HVAC, AC. Man, the since you're a part owner,
Yep.
you know, we're looking for path of least resistance, right? Like
Yeah.
I know that you're not buying a service. Like, dude, we could crank out pages, we could go for it, but
Yeah.
I want to win as fast as possible, right? Um,
For sure. Oh yeah. I mean, I want to win as fast as possible. I mean, I
hey,
also want to like build like a foundation that we can actually have something to work with because I feel like right now it's like I mean, when I first got started, like I was doing like all the research in the world. It's like before I came across you. It's like the first like year in business, and I was just like diving into it, learning everything I could about SEO and just like the correct way of setting up a website. And then it was, I mean, we've just been getting busier and busier, and now we've got almost 10 people working for us, and so uh, like I haven't really touched the website in like 6 months, and so
see,
and then I
even
came
Jacob.
across your account, and I'm just like, oh man, I need to implement all this stuff. And then I was able to get a hold of you. I'm like, this is even better. Now I'll just have you do it
Yeah,
directly.
let's start deploying. Man, electrician. I mean, it's $23 a click. It's probably even more than that. But I have yet to see on the electrician side or the AC side or HVAC side. Like
Yep.
even Jacob's the winner in both for AC, heating, furnaces. He's even getting a couple generator terms. He doesn't
Yeah.
even have electricity or electrician inside of his primary cats here. You know, is there? How married are we to that on this website?
I'm not married to it at all. At all.
Would the owner, you know, would the owner be mad to maybe switch that, get rid of it? Why
No.
dilute? Because if it's here, that means we need location page. That means we need information, and that's going to dilute the rest of us. I want to be the man.
Right.
Oregon Climate Tech is the AC, HVAC, and heating company. You need furnaces, you need AC, you need HVAC, you need cooling, you need mini ducts. What do you need? We got you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Electrical is too far outside. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Okay.
Totally fine. Yeah.
Once you have a winning formula here, at least this, the structure, the site, the GBP, then go double down on electrical.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know I'm harping on this a lot.
Nope.
Is
You're
there
good.
any other secondary services that you would do within that electrical category, like electrician, electrical? Like, do we do ceiling fans? Is there anything else that fits in there that would be a complement to this business?
Panels. Panels is probably a big one.
Panel installs. Okay. Okay. What else?
Panel installs.
Fans, lights.
Yep. Fans, lights.
Okay.
Um,
Anything else?
I mean, electrical repair maybe. It's
Got
pretty
it.
generic, but as far as installs go, it's not. There's not as. It's not a whole lot of stuff to install.
Nothing there.
At least for us. I mean, there's solar panels, but we want to kind of stay away from them.
Got it. Furnace repair. Let's take a look at this really fast. Furnace repair. Same players. There's comfort. Okay, great. And then what else do we do? Heat pumps. Okay. Heat pump. Heat pump install. Install. Missing on an S. That's okay. Google's got my back. Comfort again. These guys are crushing.
I know.
They don't. We're up next. We're up next.
Are we?
Yes, of course. It's only time. Do we
Mhm.
have the patience? Do we have the budget and the patience enough to
That's what I'm.
reach success?
That's what I want to know.
So right now, what I'm going to check is way back. I want to see how long. It looks like their big one that they're bringing in was what? Not electrician. Get rid of that. Way back machine. What was that one that the heating solutions, heat pumps, gas furnaces, ductless, not air conditioning. All right, fine. Let's just do it. You want an internal page. See, if I look at the homepage, it'll tell me one thing. And it'll
Mhm.
say, oh, yeah, the site's been up for 10 years. Internal
Right.
pages will really tell us the tale. So let's
Hmm.
go here.
Interesting.
Furnaces has been up since 23. Got a 3-year run. 3-year run. What else you guys got? How about air conditioning? How long? So they did residential then. All right, so 3. Looks like it might even changed hands here. And then who's that other guy? Jacobs, right?
Yep.
All right, what's that? Portland AC repair. Bear with me here.
No, you're fine. Are we gonna do like a series of like multiple different videos of building this website essentially, growing the website?
Building the website.
Well, not building
Depends
the
on where
website.
this goes. Right now, I'm trying to determine what is best to offer, and then we'll come up with a deliverable based upon what you need.
I like it. I like
You
it.
know, yeah. So 20 to 25. It looks like it changed hands. They might have switched to a CDN or something, but still 21. We got a 4-year run. The first guy was 3. This is 4. Let's go to HVAC installations. Yep, same play. One more I need. Can't just take the first one. Let's go to service. AC repair. He's probably had this on here forever. Was it HVAC services? Changes. Top level page changes. So he's hitting them all: service, installation, repair on a top level, and then he's
Mhm.
duping the service. Clever. Clever, clever 5-year run.
Hmm.
Let's just say 4-year run, 3 to 4-year run. All right, where's my guy? Oh boy, this is not good. Oh, and then what were you thinking?
Scared.
How much time do you feel is reasonable? Since I'm going to go and look next, but it looks like we just started. You have a year under your belt, right? You said the
Yeah.
site's been up 2 years, but
Yeah.
a year you've had an internal page for a primary service, right?
Correct.
Let's do this one. I know this is a big one for you. A year. So we got 2 years. Boy, oh boy.
I've moved around a couple times. I think I started it on Wix. That was a horrible idea. Especially when I go to everyone and I'm like, hey, I need help with my website, and everyone's like, I don't work on Wix. I'm just like,
And
no.
have we
Uh,
ever told Google that we care about Portland?
Um,
Up on the site anywhere?
yeah, I think I have a. I think it says Portland on the main page
13
on the
times.
home page.
3 times there. Okay. So that is painful. Okay. What do you think's reasonable amount of time to win, first page organically, 3-pack outside of your 1.5 mile radius where you are currently? Because this is your starting point. What do you feel is realistic?
Uh, I
Because
don't
this is
know.
how you're
Probably.
sitting now.
I mean,
You're,
6 months or more. 6 months even realistic?
what if it was 8 to 12 months?
I like that. I like that.
You started to see increases over time, weekly or
Yeah.
bi-weekly or monthly.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And then as
Yeah,
long as we're able to
that's cool.
fulfill, what were you going to say?
I said that's reasonable. That seems reasonable to me.
Okay. Yeah, like new sites, not in HVAC or AC repair. But like if I'm doing real estate, which is probably more like real estate, like we buy houses or sell my house fast, which is more high competition, I would assume, more players. Like
Yeah,
that's 8 9 months. Like if I want to go into a city, like I was working in OKC, that was a 9 month run, and like
yeah,
we did everything right. I think we built 1,000 referring domains. We did all the citations, the directories. We were going crazy, ham. And I think that was a 9 month run. It took us 9 months.
wow,
So yeah, so you have realistic expectations.
yeah,
All right. You're okay with us ditching this. What about these other secondary services or these other pages that we have? Financing. What's the
yeah.
purpose of this?
What's the purpose?
Yes, sir. Like
It's
what?
definitely more and more, offering financing is, like, almost a must, uh, for when you're doing sales calls. So, a
Okay.
lot of people, even if people have the money, I mean, these systems are expensive, so, even if when people have the money, like, financing still is, uh, valuable to be able to
Is
have.
is the finance available for the repair, for the install, or both?
It's there for anything. I mean, you
Okay.
could essentially go, I mean, we just pay her and like a yearly fee or whatever, and like people can just go on there and get a loan for anything on that realistically. And usually the rates are better than what they can get at their bank, but I mean, sometimes it's not. So we just like to
Okay.
at least have that available.
Got it.
But
All right. So financing is something that we want to offer for both installation and repairs.
I don't necessarily. But here's the thing: I don't want to rank for financing. Like that's all it's there for, so I can tell someone go to my website and uh, click on the financing page, and they'll show you around, show you how to do
Dang,
it.
but there's people there. Do you make money on the financing?
No,
There's no money to be had at all on the spread or nothing?
I mean, no, it's just from whatever profits on the job.
Okay. So do we want this to be front and center up at the top? Or could it be built within each of the pages, like inside the heating page? It's still a page that exists, but maybe it's not everywhere. Or is it that important?
That would be totally fine. It could be, I mean, it could be all the way at the bottom at, what's it called? The not the header,
Footer?
but the footer.
The footer?
Yeah, there it is.
Why is it
It
not worth going after?
Because it's, I mean, it's not necessarily something that people are searching in my mind. Like,
Okay.
I can't imagine someone searching for heating system financing, but maybe they are, but
Well, maybe that's not your client though either. If that's the first thing they're doing is searching for financing, maybe that's not for
that's a
you.
good that's a good
Okay.
point. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
What about this maintenance here? Maintenance plans. Is that something
Yeah.
that we do a lot of, or
I think we have like 30 people on them, so it's, essentially just a monthly subscription, and then there's like 2
so
different models.
so
So we
this is
come
where
it's on them on their
is there
units.
requirements like installation? Like, does it
Nope,
have to be our products, or can anybody
nope,
just buy it?
anybody's product.
Got it. And then this would cover things like the repairs, the installs. Like they make
Um,
it to the top of your
gives
list,
you
basically.
Yeah, I mean, you can see kind of what each the gold plan or the platinum plan gives you, but essentially, there's the biggest thing is, you get 2 yearly, uh, maintenance tune-ups, and then there's also discounts on repairs, and then there's, like, a few other small perks, but
Oh,
it's
I
kinda
see.
like it's almost like buying insurance and also trying to extend the life of the whatever sort of unit you have, so, I mean, it makes sense for some people.
Got it. And then I see our boys are doing it over here. About us, request estimate. Do we go to do installation estimates, repair estimates, do we do all that kind of like this? Like, is it free for you guys? Will you guys go out for free? Do they have to call first? Is every
Yeah,
It is
we
intake
do
is
we
free?
do we do, free estimates on everything.
Estimate is the
Uh,
term.
yep, or quote.
Okay.
I don't know which word is more popular, but
So
and
quotes estimates.
and then
Okay.
we have a diagnostic fee that's like $120 to just come, uh, essentially, uh, just for us to basically show up is $120. Then obviously, if it's something simple, it's only costs $120, and if they're if there's anything extra, like we just kind of go from there about the repair.
Got it. So the
But
quote and the estimate isn't necessarily free. If you want us to come out, it's a buck 20.
no, no, no. That's for the diagnostic repair.
Okay, only that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, sorry.
Diagnostic repair. And diagnostic repairs, is that for AC, HVAC, or the heating? Or for everything?
Uh, everything, everything
Okay. And then how important is that? How come there's not a page?
for there is
Diagnostic repairs.
repair. Yeah,
Is there a page?
yeah, furnace repair and AC repair.
Okay, so that's another secondary term that's just like furnace repair or the AC. It's just another way of saying, hey, diagnostic repair is the same thing.
Yes, yep, exactly.
So for our two main services, it does cost money for us to show up, right? Just not the quote. But if we have to come out, it starts at a buck 20, then we start our timer. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay. So the
Yep.
estimates, I see. Okay. And then diagnostic is a secondary term. All right. So it doesn't deserve another page. Water heaters. Um, so water heaters. Is
That too
that
generic?
what's that?
Is that too generic?
Well, I mean, I assume that we're doing installs and repairs, but is there money there? Is that something we want to go after?
Yes, there's definitely money in water heater installations.
Okay. All right.
But if you think that's broadening us too much too, like I'm also willing to take that out if we want to
Heat
just focus on.
pumps. So see, he's not putting the electrical stuff front and center. The home generators he is, but he's not going broad. It's more of an individual service.
Hmm.
I see. Is there okay? Got it. What's this guy doing? Heat pumps. I see. Water heaters. Okay, so it's very so it's topically relevant. Okay. Do we do repair and install?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, so we want that. So then we want those water heater. Do we do the tankless ones too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But we don't have a page for that, right?
No. I mean, it talks about it on the water heater page, but we don't have direct
I don't see
pages.
anything here related to commercial. Do we primarily focus on residential?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely our focus. We
Okay. Do we want to invest any time in commercial?
probably not right now. I feel like we kind of just want to focus on residential.
Okay.
I mean, we'll definitely do commercial type rooftop units occasionally, but it's just not necessarily something that we have maybe the manpower for or just the structure in the company to do something like that consistently or trying to really go after it.
Okay. Emergency AC repair. Okay, so this guy's still here, but Jacobs moves. Jacobs is organic though, and he has a secondary page. All right. So what if I do install? I doubt they would need an emergency install. Maybe that would be cool, but it's the same. Ah, the page changes. HVAC. Nope, same page. Um, is it okay? Generally, okay. Commercial is out. We do installs and repairs. Do
Yep.
we want to offer another category type for our heating, our AC, our water heaters? Do we want to do something related to emergency for a higher ticket, or do we already have that somewhere?
I do not have that. And I wouldn't mind that at all. I think emergency, I mean, we already offer on our Google business profile 24/7 service.
Yep.
Realistically, no, we're not going to come out at 2 in the morning, but we
For
do
the
have a
right
call
price, you would.
at the right price. No,
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
not.
hey, everything's negotiable, right? We're here to help if the price is right,
Right.
which is fair.
Yeah, right. It's probably gonna be a lot, but I
It would
mean,
be a lot.
realistically, we have a call center that can manage like getting calls and like setting appointments. So I mean, we can be there like as soon as possible. When we wake up at a reasonable time.
So we do want to go for emergency, but we need to be very clear in our verbiage. What that are it's based on our hours of operation, correct?
Yes, I mean
Okay.
after it's probably better termed as after hours, than it is
Services.
emergency services, maybe, if you're being more, you know,
Emergency AC
legit
repair,
in your description.
Portland. Uh, good
But,
job,
I mean, I'll
Chris.
show up to someone's house at, like, 8 or 9 o'clock, like, all the time. So, that's after hours, but
Got it. So, okay, so Portland AC repair uh after hours? Is that a notable term, after hours?
I don't know. I don't think so, no.
So, is it okay if we go after emergency or something
Yes.
in that regard?
Right. Yes, I would totally think that something along the lines of emergency service is what's gonna be searched, and it could be, technically after maybe it's not actually 2 in the
7-2.
morning, but I still feel like that's what someone's searching, though.
Okay. So emergency 24/7 after hours, but be very clear because it would be something new. But I think it's worth it for you guys on the
Yep,
hours. More terms. It's
for
completely
sure,
different. It's different pages.
for
Okay.
sure.
Do we have different phone numbers based upon location or no?
No.
Okay, so one phone number. And you said a call center. How do they get theirs? How do they get paid?
By the minute.
By the minute.
By the minute. It's like
Are
$3,
they
like $2 or $3 a minute,
are
depending on the
they
package.
what the are they waving the OCT flag? Do they have a hat? Or
I
are they
mean,
somebody else, a third party?
they're a third party.
Okay, so they're not
Yeah.
pot committed. And then why? How come it's not in house? Is there not enough volume?
It's just more convenient for us to be able to just send it to the call
Yes,
center
you're
whenever we need
willing to
to.
pay a premium. They always answer, and then they stick to the script.
Yep, they have the I mean,
Okay,
honestly, they're
and
not that impressive. We're probably gonna try to get a new
and
call
you've
center.
tested them before.
Yeah,
Have like
I
five
haven't
people call like back to back, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to see.
no, I haven't done that.
Okay.
Probably
In
should. That's not a good idea.
in Portland, is robo dialers an issue? Like where they're keeping your lines busy? Like say you get into position, is that common in this industry in Portland? Like say Jacob, say we wanted to really cause havoc, like we would just keep
Yeah.
all their phones ringing and then ours is open. Is that prevalent or is that not an issue here?
That hasn't been an issue for us,
Okay.
but I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Would you say that why is the owner open to alternative marketing strategies?
I'm the owner.
Okay, so
Or
co-owner, you're the man. Okay, perfect. So
yeah,
then, okay, so as we get
I'm open for whatever.
alternative, okay, marketing, okay, yeah, as long as I agree. As long as everything's on the up and up and it won't hurt us. Um, okay, let's keep going through these services. So what I'm doing right now, Al or Tammy, if you see this, is we're trying to understand the business, what's important, where's the money made, is there anything that we're missing, whose hands are in the pot, who else has connections, has he worked with anybody, did he like his experience. We're trying to get to know not only the owner but also the business, because I don't know anything about this stuff. If you were curious.
Yeah.
So then the last piece here, duct. Now I know duct cleaning, the
Yep.
mini splits, that goes into HVAC, right?
Yep.
Within that same realm.
Yep.
And this is definitely important. Do we do repair, installs, and emergency for this? Maybe not emergency, but
Or like for duct installation
yeah. Do we
installing or
do duct installs or no?
it's something that we would never like spend marketing on, but it is related. Um, it's typically work that we don't want,
Oh, I see.
but
So duct cleaning is
but
mini split the same as a ductless split? Like those ducts that we're cleaning, is it the same as these mini splits that we're putting in? And I'm sorry if it sounds
no,
ignorant.
no.
No.
Yeah, yeah. So uh a central system is
Mhm.
like a normal style system where you have a central just one location where the furnace is at.
Okay.
Uh, but a and then a split system is going to be where you have like a normal central split system with an AC outside and inside. And both those systems use ductwork, and it has registers and returns in your house. And
Okay.
then the mini splits, or the ductless mini splits, as you can call them, is they don't have any ducts, ductless. So they're literally units that go on the wall,
Okay.
and they're called ductless mini
Got
splits
it.
because it's a miniature version. Because the first one's a split unit, and then this one's a
Understood.
miniature version.
Well,
So it's confusing.
then, so we do the minis. Do we do the split installs and repairs then too?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that is that
That's just
worth
yep.
is that worth going after? Or would that just be an AC unit or an AC installation?
That's just a normal AC unit. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's kind of I'm kind of wondering is so heat pumps are like a number one seller, but nobody knows what a heat pump is, and nobody's gonna type in heat pump into Google. Typically, I think I've seen like the comparison compared to like what people type in, like when someone's typing in furnace and AC versus heat pump. Heat pump is so far down on the list, but at least that's what I someone's told me. I don't know.
Well, Jacobs, let's see what he's doing here. Heat pumps, huh? Control F. Heat.
But it's like even though it's our number one seller, it doesn't necessarily mean people are searching for it. Typically, people think they want a furnace or AC, and when you say, "Hey, buy this," it's you get rebates, and it does both heating and cooling.
Heat
So
pumps
it's
are 50, 70. Well, one of our leading competitors is getting 80, 140, 150, 60, 70. I mean, he's getting 200 hits a month based upon heat pumps, all going to the same page. This is, maps. But heat
yeah,
pump related terms, this guy's getting 200 plus looking for it.
okay.
What's your average right now? So in the last year that the site's been up with the pages for the services we provide, what do you
Yep.
think your conversion rate is? Have you been tracking that?
Conversion rate from people visiting the website
Yep, exactly.
by less than 1%.
Less than 1%. Do you know what your per visitor is worth? Every visitor that hits your site, do you know what they're worth to you?
I don't. I don't. I need to know this.
Okay, so EPC value. Okay. All right. And then customer. When customers come with you, what's the lifetime value generally?
When
Like
uh
if you
we
get a
do an
customer, do they stay with you, or is it usually a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, or sir? I should say. What do you think?
it's
One and done.
probably one and done. I'll be quite frank.
Let's see. So customer LT. Okay.
It's definitely a one and done type of business. I mean, that's where we make our money off of.
Got it. And then are referrals very strong for this business?
Um,
Has
yeah, yeah, they can be. Um, not even. I mean, we wouldn't be able to survive off of referrals, but
right. Well, but it's
occasionally, maybe like one install, maybe every other month, maybe might be a referral. So it's not
what's
bad.
the average cost of a job if you could say if you don't mind?
Yeah, yeah, I
What
don't
would you say
mind.
on average? If you were to average every service that you do together, what do you think the average cost is?
It's probably around 5,000.
So
If I
five
was, if I
stacks.
was to spit out a random number.
That's random.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Okay. So
Hmm,
5,000.
material.
Okay. And then after it's all said and done, what do you think the margin is for this? Like for SEO service, like we're lucky, it's usually like 20 to 22%. What would you say this type of business is?
Um, what are like what are we willing to pay for a lead? Is that what you're saying? Or
Well, I'm curious, like, what's the profit range? Like, after you buy the stuff, after you pay your guys, after you do a job, if the average ticket's 5K, what would you make
right,
from that 5K?
we're typically trying to gross 60%. So we're looking at probably
60.
the retail is
So
on
let's
that
just say two
service.
grand on
Like
five, roughly.
yeah, I mean we're typically selling that for like if we're spending five, we're typically selling it for like 15.
Okay. Do you have any conversion or tracking data? What about when you're running ads? Um, when you're running maps, Do you have any data there on um like how many sales you got, like how many like clicks to sales you received, any type of
Yeah.
data like that?
Yeah, so on our CRM software, like, we're able to, like, put in, like, where our leads came from.
Okay.
Kinda nice. So, and that's information I can definitely get you, kind of where we're current that would be actually nice to know. What are we currently doing? Like, how many website leads come in?
For sure. It'd be good to know like where are they
Just
coming from
yeah,
and what's the yes. That would be awesome. So
yeah.
then you have a CRM of some sort. What are you currently using?
House Call Pro?
Oh, cool. Wait a minute. House Call Pro. Wait,
Wait,
were you referred by a gentleman by the name of Andy?
nobody sounds familiar.
Well, I love him. This is great. I think I know the owner. Isn't there
No,
a lot of people that work for House Call or with House Call or use that software?
yeah, there's a ton of people. Dude, I've been thinking about that's a bit off subject.
We're getting off topic. Yeah, yeah. I usually do that, man. I'm the king
Alright,
of that.
I'm about to call you back later and tell you that's crazy.
Well, here, let's take a look at this. So you're running this. Yeah. Advanced. Exclude.
Dr. Palmer.
Yeah. Dr. Chris Palmer. He was on Harvard. He was on Tim Ferriss. I guess he's a brain doctor or an
Oh,
ADHD doctor. He must be related to me.
yeah. So that makes sense.
276,
Check it out.
380. So 276, that's 380. 276, 380. Uh huh. 76. Three terms organically and 100 traffic from your website, and it's all branded. The site's going to take a long time. Site's going to take some time. And then are you already winning your area? I think we looked at this.
I think I'm winning.
Well, okay. All right. Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I remember seeing it was shockingly low.
We're nowhere to be found for Portland, though, right?
No, definitely not.
Not at all.
Not at
Okay.
all. I remember we looked at it last time. It was kind of like,
But Oregon City, AC repair. Okay. So we already know it produces out at Oregon City, and I think you're the man. Yeah, but it's always your homepage. AC repair. All right, one last thing. Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
um,
Uh,
I bet we come up. There it is.
yeah, but man, oh
Yeah,
man.
my service pages don't rank. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't rank at all. Like,
and this has already been sitting here forever. Hmm. All right. Air conditioning repair. Air conditioning repair. Let's see here. 789 is 10. Okay. And then what's the density here? So I'm looking to see 2,000 words. Oregon, controller city. 8 times. OR 19 installation. Okay, so 50. All right. So AC repair. Is that what I looked at? Air conditioning repair. 1 second, brother.
you're fine.
City. I spelled it wrong. Of course I did. I'm the most unprofessional SEO in the world, they say.
Checks out.
Just joshing. Let's see here. So internal, homepage, internal again. Okay. These players are wildly different when we start looking at stuff, though. First call.
This spell's
Seen them.
huge.
Yep, seen them before. AC repair. AC installation. Spell it wrong? That Oregon. I'm not good at that. Oh well, can't win them all.
It's Oregon.
First call. Dang, they love you for that. Yeah, why would we? This guy's doing it. All right, let's go see. He's winning both. Okay. That's 8, 9, that's 18, that's 17. And then, okay. All right. Well, Adam, so what I was looking at, if you were curious, is I was
Yeah.
looking to see could it potentially be internal linking? Could it be your on page? Could it be any other factor other than, you know,
Yeah.
hey, I list all my services on my homepage,
Hmm.
and I'm thinking this.
Yeah.
So as far as a play, why we're here was to go over these other secondary services, see what I could do,
Hmm.
um, come up with some pricing. Uh, I pretty much looked at everything, and here's what I think.
Yeah.
So I do believe that we already spoke about maps, correct? And you're already with us, like you just started.
Yep. Just started.
Okay. And then as far as maps is concerned, these are the exact terms and all their variations, of course,
Yep.
or services that we want to provide, correct?
Correct.
But
Yep.
I don't
Going over those.
see, there's some things in here, though, that, for instance, like the water heaters, the cleaning. I think we should push some type of engagement for those services too. What do you think?
I like that. I like that. I think water heaters is definitely something an an easy installation for us.
Okay. So heat pumps, water heaters. Okay, so we want to add that too. Let's just do that now then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just get this. And when we're doing HVAC, that's probably like HVAC contractor, HVAC services, or company. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
Probably.
For
Let's
sure.
go see let's see which one. HVAC services. What's it worth? Where are we at? That's right. But what I want to know is USA. Okay, good. This will give us a rough estimate. $15. HVAC services, Portland. $14. I like it. Company.
Not bad.
14 buckaroonies. Oh, better spell it right. Company, not so much. Okay. Contractor. Oh, geez. Come on, Chris. Get your life in order. 260.21. So services, 21. Okay. Contractor and services. You think people. It's not. Let's not guess.
Oh,
HVAC.
the primary category in the Google Business Profile, I believe, is HVAC contractor. So that would probably be something to make sure that we're
Yeah, contractor. I like that one.
ranking for.
I think that's an important one. I have to agree.
I like it.
Contractor. So services, contractor. So HVAC probably isn't that important. We'll go broad. How many do I have in here? 10. Heat pump repairs. Yeah, let's get rid of that. These other ones are more important.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
else is there? Water heaters. Do we want to
Yep.
do install and repair, right?
Just install.
We don't do repairs. Not worth it.
Water heaters are typically the type of thing where it's like if it's time to repair, it's time to install. Like,
Okay. Sounds fair to me. I think
typically,
what did I pay for my water heater? It's a tank. I think I paid $700. Yeah,
that's
they're cheap, aren't they?
that's good.
Is
That's
that good? Oh, okay, sweet. I wanted one of those ones. It's like my pops used to have it. It was on the wall. It was like this big.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was like
Tankless.
on demand. Oh, living at his house. I was like, I need that, but the dude told me like $3,800 or $3,900 plus $200 an hour, and that's like friend price. I think. Is that
Yeah,
fair?
that sounds like a great deal.
Yeah. So let's do a water heater install. Are you in a rush? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine, dude.
I'm going
Hang
over everything. Might as well,
I'm
but
just I'm just happy to be on the Chris Palmer show.
Of course. Hey, I'm happy you're here too.
My
I like
honor.
doing these. I think it's fun. No one does. I saw videos related to like sales and offers. Nobody
Mhm.
goes through it. Like they're like, "Hey, you should do this." I saw a couple guys, but they were relatively old. I was gonna bring back out the. I used to do cold calls like 9 years ago, probably 8 years
Oh,
ago.
really?
I was
Yeah.
thinking about doing that again just for fun to see. Usually get 2 out of 100 or 1 out of 100 sometimes.
I mean, I need to start doing that. I feel like it's good experience. Gotta be good
If you,
social
as
experience.
long as you can hear no a bunch of times, so install and installation are the same. You know, if you can get used to hearing no and like
Yeah.
banging people banging on you, and then like sometimes derogatory terms, as
Yeah.
long as you have thick skin and you don't care, rock on. Water heater installation. So we don't want to do the maintenance. What else was there that I feel like we need to have? So the water heaters, duct cleaning. We want to add that too, right?
Cleaning. Yeah.
Is that a loss leader? Is that something like to get in the door? Is that something we can offer like within GBP?
Here's the thing with duct cleaning. It's kind of like pressure washing, like in the fact that anyone can do it. There's no licensing for it. But so like
Mm.
the
Anybody with a truck can do it. So that's
anyone with a truck can do it, and so it's not. We don't necessarily do. People don't typically when someone calls in, we tell them how much we charge. They're like, never mind. But what we do often is just like
mine.
bind it with like the install to create more value into our quote that we have. It's like we can, you know, as
Oh,
we
it's
take.
like value stacking.
Yes, exactly. So
Got
I mean
it.
that's what we like 95% of the time we use it for. So I don't know. It's not very high profitable when you're just doing duct cleaning, but it helps. It
Now,
definitely just close the sale.
and we talked about this previously before, but I added some more terms and now we're cemented in. Would you say that this is covering our service area, or do we go up the battleground? Where do you
Um,
want me to target or watch?
that looks exactly. What's a? I'd maybe go like a clicks
Bigger?
down, couple clicks down from where it's currently at. I think the size is correct. I think just a little tiny bit lower.
Oh, you want me to go down here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right there, right there. Oh, hold on.
right here?
Bingo.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I think
Well,
that's
if I went to a mile like this and covered this, would that be right on point or no?
yeah. I mean, we go.
I want you. I wanted to be spot on wherever.
I see. I see.
What are you guys looking at?
Where's Hillsboro at? Damn, we do jobs in Hillsboro is the thing.
Where's Hillsboro?
It's to the top left, middle left, down. It's close to the blue.
Oh,
Right.
Hillsboro.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I go over to there, we're not
We probably,
covering our area.
yeah, maybe just make it bigger.
Yeah, well, that's what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't say it. How's that, man?
Maybe maybe a little farther down.
Again. Oh man, Adam. How's
I
that
love
look?
I love that. That's perfect.
Excelente. Well, yeah, because if I go two apart, like that's, I don't think that's given us like these are far apart, man.
Are they?
I like that 1.5. That's tighter, right? What do you think?
I like it. I like it.
Okay. And then you're liking what we're covering here?
Yeah. Question.
What's Hillsboro? Yes. Question.
How do I don't understand how does the Google Business Profile grow outside of my Oregon City little territory?
Ah, that's a great question, kind sir. Well, there's the number one way, or the most important way,
Yeah.
is interaction from these areas.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, like if you're looking at, you know, you first and foremost, there's three things. I have to tell Google who I am, what I do, and where I operate, right? And
Hmm.
I can do that in a number of ways. I could do that on my website. I could do that with ads. I can do that on my GBP, right? And then you also have your social media accounts. We didn't even
Yeah.
talk about that yet, right? Socials
Right.
and third party sites. So that's how we tell them who we are, what we do, and where we're at. And those are the four. There's actually four spots you could do that: ads, third-party websites, your own website, and then GBP maps, and then other search engines. We won't even talk. The
Gotcha.
most important thing, once I tell them where I'm at, then I need interaction from those areas. Now, Google will say, and some will say that they're not tracking MAC addresses, they're not tracking history, and that Google Fonts is not enabled on everybody's website, and most people aren't using Google or some type of Google product or have some type of Google on their phone, and
Mhm,
Google's not tracking anything. But in my personal opinion, I think not only are they tracking the actual engagement on the click,
mhm.
but I think they know down to the you know lunge and lad each
Yeah,
person and where they're at,
right.
right?
Yeah.
Also, too, if we were to look at Verizon, AT&T, if you were to look at where the towers are here,
Mhm,
um, I would identify where those are, and then really that's those are probably going to be your hot zones. So like if there's going to be one here in Battleground, well, that's where we're going to be pinging everything from. So we'll start working on this area, but really it's engagement from those
really?
areas, launches and lads. And then the
Huh,
other piece is this, like I noticed like a lot of softwares and a lot of people, what they'll do on maybe lack of talent or
yeah,
lack of skill set or just don't care.
yeah.
If let's just say that you were running impressions, not even clicks.
Mhm,
Now, if I'm getting clicks or impressions from a longitude and latitude of, I can't right click, but let's just say right here. The probability of somebody actually generating a click or an interaction from right here,
mhm,
very unlikely.
mhm.
You want your interactions to not only come from particular areas that you're targeting, but also if when you zoom in here, you could see this is gray residential. This is a home. Are you with me?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
two, like streets and areas, cable companies and mobile providers have sections. So
yeah.
like if you're running mobile proxies for AT&T, but that area is that's not a hotbed for that, the probability of those clicks counting is highly unlikely. Are you with me?
Wow.
So yeah, so
Good.
interactions. First, we have to be optimized, and then it's going to be interactions from those areas. And then I think thinking about where those clicks and where those interactions are coming from is very, very important. Uh,
So then how do we get interactions from the areas? Is it artificial or is it like
well,
what kind of
I think
interaction?
there's multiple ways.
Yeah.
So one way is obviously we're going to have a website, we're going to have a GBP, and then maybe off air right now we can speak about third party assets, such
Right,
as
right.
one of our favorites would be those Facebook groups or your business pages on Facebook.
Mhm.
Well, Facebook pages targeting each of the areas that are bold. So now
Mm,
I've already identified. Hey, I'm Oregon Climate Tech. I operate in Portland, but then I
yeah.
also have pages from right here. Venserborg. I don't know if that one matters, but how
Right,
do you hit
right.
that? Are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So like the probability of those people being here is highly likely. The next thing is even if there's not any traffic, inside of say let's just say Google Ads, but I would hit all the platforms. Inside of Google Ads, regular organic. You can target based upon geo, of course,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So you create one ad set. We'll just call it geo ad set. But then you can have you have a campaign and then you have your ads. Well, each ad I could target a different geographical area, right? Even
Gotcha.
if there's no traffic, I still want to send that signal to Google to say, hey, we do these 11 things and then only target and pinpoint this area for every broad match key term, like put it in quotes or brackets, I forget which one at the top of my head, for
Mhm.
all of these terms and term variations. And I would set a geographical area of this right here. So I'm signaling, and that's how you get traffic from those areas. I'm signaling on socials. I'm sending potentially ad traffic, and
Yeah.
then also too, of course, artificial,
Yeah. Okay.
1,000%. But who's to say it's artificial though? If I have a brand new IP,
Mhm.
right? Let's just say it's an IP that's
Yeah.
attached to a device, and that device is fingerprinted to a profile that's Chrome, and
Mhm.
it was created right here in Vesserburg,
Mhm.
and it pings off the local tower that's all the way here in Louisville or whatever.
Yeah.
And I log into the same one and I generate traffic only right here. I even leave reviews for that company. Who's to say that that's artificial? You with me or no?
Not
Does that make
me.
sense?
I'd never say it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, That's always fun. Something else we learned, I'll just tell you really fast. I know that this is a sales call, but we've talked before.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to get, I think a big one is the reputation management.
Mhm.
If you're trying to run reputation management and you want it to stick, I think
Yeah.
there's a difference between laying it and getting it to be visible and staying. You're
Yeah.
getting reputation management and your profile wasn't created somewhere within this vicinity. I think Google, I know for a fact Google is based upon regions or zones.
Right.
If you're not in the right zone, if you didn't create it there and there was no interaction there, in 6 months to 9 months, that review will be gone. But if you create it in that zone and you interact in that zone and you leave it, it'll always be there. But
Makes sense.
yeah, so
Here's a weird question.
go ahead, bro.
So it's like I feel like most of y'all probably wouldn't like give them like a price because or like I feel like it's kind of weird, but it's like I feel like I could with you like, hey, this is my budget. Like, what do I get with spending this amount? Because I'm like, our company, we're currently spending $1,500 a month, and it's like I'd be willing to spend like $3,000 a month. But I'm just like curious, like,
Well,
what do I get in those price ranges? And like, I'm definitely
that's
willing to spend more. Like,
that's exactly what I was going to go through next.
yeah,
So I assume what you want us to hurry this call up now.
no,
Start busting a move. Get to the
no, no
close,
way,
Chris.
dude. I just need to get crackers, and
What was that?
I just need to get some crackers and maybe some more water, and I should be good to go, dude.
All right, grab some water because really the price point that I'm going to give you is going to be based upon what you need overall.
Okay,
And then I could tell you like what I think the strategy should be. If you want to grab a cracker and a beverage, I'm just going to fix this little map here, and then we could cover that if you'd like.
sounds good.
All right, bro. Bro, so unprofessional. And then if anybody has any questions, I don't know, Adam. We spoke very briefly once before. Um, so, you know, this is how pretty much every call goes. If I can't have rapport with somebody that I'm going to be spending time with or working with, and I'm working in their business, like if I can't talk to them, right, and I don't understand their business, I don't know his lingo, I don't know what's important to him, I don't know, if I have no rapport, then I just can't work with somebody. And I think that's very, very important for anybody selling SEO service or anything. Like, he's not here to buy a service from me. He's here to get a result. So in order for him to get the best result, I need to know, all right, where's his customers? What's the best? What's the best service? How much do you make? What's the best? And then two, we have to click. Because I don't want to if he calls, I don't want to dread that call. Very, very important. If you're going to get the phone and you're like, oh, this guy,
I
that's not the way to that's not how we want to run. Right? Don't you agree, Adam?
totally agree. I totally agree.
Yep. Because I've had customers like that in the law space, and they paid exceptionally well. But every time they call, I was like, oh no,
It's
I dislike that.
yeah,
Sometimes, I-
I
you know,
bet.
that's when I realized that dollars aren't worth stress. Like I don't
Yeah,
care if you're
no
making,
kidding.
90
This
a
is
year.
this is like a stressful business. Like as far as like people wanting to see something produced, like, and you're
That's
trying
right.
as hard as you can to do it. And
Well, a lot of times you're buying something that's invisible, right?
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I could give you deliverables, but really it's invisible and you don't understand how it works.
right.
Well, you do, but most people don't.
Mm,
Is there any sections here that you would feel are maybe I could just turn off, or maybe I turn them off and they
I
should
would
be
say
on?
you could probably turn off all of Washington, and where Washington is that river.
So
Uh,
anything on this side of the river?
yes,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Yeah, you're sure. He's like, yeah,
We're, we're,
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've definitely done some installs up there, but it's not.
Well, then why wouldn't I just go like this? Can
That's
I
fine.
just do this then?
That's fine. That's fine.
Are you sure?
Um,
It goes over to Hillsboro, or should I do two?
I know that's the thing is when you bring it down, then you kind of miss Hillsboro and you miss.
So that right there covers it.
Okay.
Man, I keep trying to get that. Where's that Hillsboro at?
I think
Man,
it's
oh
farther
man,
to
it's
I
a
think it's farther
tricky
to the left.
locator,
There it
Hillsboro.
is. There it is. Get it.
And then what about Gresham? Do you go over here?
Yeah. Yeah. So we're all the way over
Yes.
there too.
So yeah, you can't do that, Mr. Palmer. You got to get over there. All right, so two it is. All right, I keep trying to get away from that because I don't feel it's best, but all right, so that whacks them all. And then all the way over to Gresham. Would you say that's good like that? Yeah, of course it is, Chris.
Yeah, that's
And then
beautiful.
anything on this side of the river I could shut off, right?
Correct.
All right. So then let's start that. Let's just do this quick. I hope you don't mind. Or I guess I don't want to waste your time, but that first
Oh, you're
scan.
good. How often do you go live?
Lately, I mean, I took a little break for my own sanity. Like I was producing videos every day for like 4 years straight, and then I was doing 4 a week for like the past year, and then the last 2 months I've been just taking it easy, like for my own self.
Yep.
Um, but usually I would go live whenever I felt like it. But the only definite is Thursdays at 4 o'clock or at 5 o'clock. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
That's the only
Gotcha.
guarantee. And then on
Man,
Wednesday I go live with Craig Campbell. You know Craig?
Craig. Yes.
You saw his channel. He's awesome.
He's
Good
so.
guy. Great guy. He's fun to talk to.
Is he?
1,000%, definitely.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Like maybe not SEO. Like that's the last thing he wants to chat about is SEO, but he's
Yeah.
great to talk to about business or bounce ideas off of. He's had a lot
Yeah.
of failures, so that's how I know it's, you know, failures breed success. You know, I heard a really good story about failures. You ever hear of the company WD-40?
Yes. Yeah. And the 40 is the 40th attempt.
Yep, 40th attempt. So like
Yeah.
water deterrent, 40th attempt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
cool. Yep.
so funny.
Wow, so everybody knows that one. At least little Chris, he's like, "No, Dad, I don't know. Tell me." And I'm like, "Oh." I felt clever. I'm like, "Oh yeah."
No one knows that.
He's 7. Of course, he didn't know. I always tell him stuff. I'm like, "Man, you know Ben Franklin? You know that dude? You know, like you're always trying to catch those $100 bills from Grandma." Like, dude, you
Yeah.
know he tried over 100 times to make that light bulb. Now he's on the hundo. So don't worry about
Don't
failing.
give up.
Never give up.
Never give
All
up.
right. If you give
All right.
up, that's a guarantee loss. How we
Well,
looking here, man?
do you feel like your masterminds courses or what is it? Subscription. Is that for like is it probably meant for other people that have SEO companies?
The initial idea was the SEO testing. The initial idea was to anybody that couldn't afford the one-on-one consulting or just didn't want to decipher the free content.
I see.
I had the group coaching. Like it's $60 a month. We meet every single week for 2 hours. Plus, I give you access to whatever you want. Right. So that's like the group coaching one. And that was
Mhm.
the idea behind that. The testing group, I didn't think anybody would even care. So I put what I thought the price high.
Yeah.
And really, there was two things there. One was I was testing for myself and for my agency. And
Yeah.
I figured I'm already spending this time. Let's see if anybody cares and I could get paid for my time. That was
Mhm.
initial. And then the second part of it was like, it's a lonely job. So it's like, I'm doing SEO. I'm going to test anyway. I need somebody to talk to. Right. And that was it right there. As far as the courses, that was the second part of that testing group was
Yeah.
after we do testing, I was getting ideas and I was making mini trainings. So like, oh, I want to learn how to use Scrapebox to get expired domains or very individual things.
Right.
And then I was taking live feedback while I created them. But do I think it's worth it for business owners? Um, for business owner, the first group, no, because it's too advanced. That's
Mm,
more for like agency guys or guys in the SEO trench.
right.
And then as far as the second group, yeah, that's built for low cost advice
Yeah.
from somebody that's lost lots of times. And then too, like I kind of know everybody, right? So like if there's something I'm stumped on, like I literally could get the answer for anything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like I could always go away and go get an answer, like a really good educated answer. So I think it's yeah, I think it could be valuable. Yeah. All right, so that's done. Sorry to make you wait.
No, that's fine. I was just
Two
reading. I
twenty
was just
seven
reading
hundred.
Danny's comments. So is dark glasses dialing in SEO for clear glasses?
Oh, comments inside of here.
Yeah, I've been reading.
Content's good though. All right. So how many do I go live? So Manny, good to see you. Asalo, how many? Any more calls? Just joined. I'm talking to Adam. This is the call. I actually do have to talk to a gentleman by the name of Andy. It's funny. He's also in Oregon, so maybe I'll have him jump on.
Okay.
Him and I have some type more rapport though than Adam and I.
Like,
Manny
do I
Beast
give a rundown for them to know? I probably should do this at the beginning.
Greenhorn here. All right, so let's go through this pricing. So we can take care of this later. This task was updated. Great. So we have all the primary key terms. We have 11. So here's what I'm thinking with the website. Um,
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's going to be in our absolute best interest at first. Wait, where's that page at? This. All right. So when we're on our website here, we already spoke about getting rid of, like, say, the electrical category.
Hmm.
We're going to keep this stuff, but really we're doubling down on the furnace, heat pumps, the cleaning, AC repair, installation, right? Everything that
Yep.
we talked about.
Yep.
But what I want to do first, or at least month one as a plan,
Mhm.
is let's make the homepage as branded as possible, point as much internal link flow to the internal pages. And let's see first and foremost if Google will reward us
Mm.
for our home city, Oregon City, for these top level service pages,
Yep.
right? So,
Yep.
like air conditioning repair, like let's do our flagship location. Plus, we have a GBP, we could point to these pages.
Right. Right.
Then, if Google gives us that swap, because it's been 2 years, our homepage is ranking for everything. None of our internal pages. I think one is, right? It's
Mhm.
our info. If
Yeah.
we could get that change in the first 30 days, then I would start talking about deploying a page for Portland.
Yep.
And
I
then
like
we already, yeah.
I like that.
So really, all
Right
we need to,
now, all my service pages are basically not ranking at all. Like they're dead in the water, and everything is just homepage. Everything.
yep. And I run into this is usually an issue with business owners that know a little bit about SEO. Like I had a pest control lady not too long ago. She thought she was winning everything,
Mm.
but your homepage was winning everything. You weren't getting any clicks. So you were visible to you when you look, but you weren't getting any clicks, and it wasn't even the page that you wanted to win.
Yeah.
So like you understand that though. So I
Now,
think
now I do.
Mhm. So you have 11 services, right? So you're curious about costs. So AC repair, right?
Hmm.
AC install, and then you think it would be good for AC emergency. Let's see, right? So there's three. Here, just give me these real fast.
Hmm.
Hold on 1 second, and then we're going to do.
Should we do AC maintenance and furnace maintenance?
What do you mean by this? Say that
Uh,
again.
like like the maintenance, AC maintenance and furnace maintenance, because you have the repair, you have the install, and then you also have another service is the maintenance. So
Well,
we do what's called like a tune-up, and
Well, I
then
noticed when I looked up AC maintenance, it was the same pages that were being showcased for the HVAC stuff. So I'm thinking, I mean, it's up to you. Unless
nope.
you want me to double down, I don't think it's our best interest.
Okay.
I'll have to look in the areas. I'll look around one more time, but I
Yep.
think it's either going to be like HVAC maintenance, and then I'll talk about air conditioning, heating units, furnaces. If it deserves its own page, I'll make it. Is that
Love it.
fair?
Yep. No, that
Yep.
totally
So
makes sense.
AC install. So this is going to be HVAC. All right. And then you really don't need much HVAC. Okay. Space. Control C. I like this, but not for this reason. HVAC. HVAC. All right. And then if I'm missing anything, just tell me.
Okay.
And I'm taking my time for a reason. I'm sorry. You're cool, right?
No, you're totally cool,
All
dude.
right. Cool. Repair, install, HVAC, emergency. I know that might not be the same one. AC repairs, installs, emergency, HVAC. We're going to do furnace. We do install, right? We do
Yep.
furnace repair,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
All right. And that's really the heating. Wouldn't you agree? It's not that we do heating units, it's furnaces. Is that correct or no? Am I off the mark?
I would say as far as like keywords go, people are typing in furnace installation or furnace repair.
Heating repair. So the heating specialist,
Like
it's the
here's the
top.
thing.
So
Here's another thing about a heat pump. Even when people know that they might want a heat pump, they still call it a furnace. So it's one of those words that like it just gets interchanged with the other words so much that it's like, oh man, I it's kind of confusing.
yeah, it's in this grouping here too. So furnace repair. Let me just double check something here really fast. See, this is the stuff that I usually would do by myself, but it makes a great video.
I love
So
it.
it's a top level page. So furnace repair. Got it. So we're going to do furnace. And then if I do heating, they all think it's the same dang thing, right? Homepage, homepage, heating. I guess install doesn't make much sense, but yeah, the heating specialist again. So it's the homepage. So we can have one page. All right. I think it's going to be one page. We're just going to talk about furnace heating.
Here's a question. Does
Yep.
Google recognize like abbreviations like install? Like would it just and then
You're
which would you use, the shorter one or the longer one?
both, all, as many different variations as possible. So what you'll notice is, let's just take, for instance, AC repair,
Yep.
AC repairs, AC repairing, air conditioning repair, air conditioning repairing. If I go look up all those, they all mean the same thing.
Yeah,
And when I go and search inside of Google, it will show the same results, but in different orders, right?
I see.
The sort order. So what you do is you go look up every variation, depending on like what you would pay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Depending on the cost per page, like how
Yeah.
much time I'm willing to invest, you look
Yeah.
up each variation, figure out what the density is, and then you add that density.
That
And
makes
then
sense.
that way I'm optimal for every variation. And that's how you do that.
I'm
Yeah.
with you. I
Yeah.
like it.
That's why like the costs can vary. Like, hey, I could bang out an optimized page using a tool for, $40 a page. Now you
Yeah.
want me to sit and do it, it's 200 a page. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yep. Like you want me to go look up the entities, figure out what all the variations are, all the co-occurring key phrases based on the top 100 performers. That takes time.
Hmm.
So at furnace, HVAC, AC, we do water pump. It's going to be installs, right? So install.
Water heater.
Uh, so it's water heater, correct?
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
water pump. Okay. AC, HVAC. So 3, 6, 9, 10. What else was there? Duct. Mini. Then you have the mini split. Is that repair or just install? Mini split.
Typically, a mini split is the type of unit that we don't do repairs on very often. Um,
Could it be repaired or no?
it can be repaired a lot of times, but they're they're way more disposable than like a normal central system. So it's yes, it can be repaired. No, there's not very much. It's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't know. It's but the thing is, like I've said before, it's like repairs lead into installs. Most of the time, people don't know that they're uh, or a lot of times people just want a second opinion with this stuff. They just want us like they might be like furnace repair, but the unit's 30 years old and like they just need us to condemn it realistically. Like we get there and we're just like, this is not safe to run. Like this is a hazard for your home. So it's like my point is like you're getting leads from the repair pages and from these other pages, but we're converting them into sales sometimes. So if it's worth having it, then I feel like a mini split repair is not a horrible thing. As long as it doesn't clutter up the website, I guess. Like
What? When, why, where, how, um, best of, um, verse. So that's one, two. So how much? Let's just get rid of this so that way. Who needs what it is? We don't need this one. We can talk about that. Best of is going to be inside of there. So then it's going to be who, when, and why is all going to be one page. And then the how, what will be its own, like what is this? I might be able to, I have to take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 on 13. So 5 informational pieces based on 13 services. And that's where the majority of Jacobs is coming from. 65 informational pages. Supporting content. 1,500 to 2,500. It really depends on what's being rewarded. And then I'm going to write this. You have 65 pages total to support services. So the objective here, and you can tell by Jacob, also that Comfort quadruple A or triple A, they were all winning not only their high commercial, but they had supporting content. And that's where a vast majority of the traffic was coming from, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking here is we'll base it upon interest, but I'm 99.9% sure. I'll double check, of course, but we'll do 5 pieces of information based on each service type, right? So it might only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. We might be able to do it this way. 35. It depends on your budget, really. Do you want me to do the least amount or as much as possible?
As much as possible.
All right. And then, I'll just give you a quote and we could break it up over months. So 65 pages of supporting based upon this right here: who, what, when, why, where, how, best of, and a versus. So it's supporting content per service. Service pages, you already have them. The initial plan, what I'm thinking here is what I want to do is I want to make the homepage. So here, let's just do this. Homepage. So we have home. You have a privacy, you have a terms, you have a compliancy, but I have to make sure. Do you need images? Are these images ours or no? Like the images that are on there, we take them all?
Yeah, like 90. I think there's a few pages with stock random photos, but 90, most of them are my photos.
Okay, so if we ran like a hash check, or if I even Google image, those
Yep.
images only show up in our GBP, our socials, and our website, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now I know you're already doing maps. And then maps, we're already doing that. I think, what is that, $327 a month? Is
Yeah.
that the going right now?
I thought it was 2 something, but it might be
Oh
3.
yeah, I think may have gotten you before we started signing on more people, and I was like, all right, we got to slow this down. It's too
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
297. All right,
No,
so
actually, no. I think it was 3.
it might have been. It's either 327 or 297, but still. Did you have any
Yeah.
questions about that
No.
or what the deliverables are?
No, I just wanted to make sure that I'm listed, or that you have me in your account, and that we're ready to rock.
Okay, 10 keywords bi-weekly. So just so we're on the same page here, right?
Yep.
Keywords. We're tracking 10 keywords bi-weekly, right? Reports. So
Okay.
it'll be that GeoGrid. I think I already sent you the URL. If I didn't, I will.
Okay.
Send URL. Daily posting. So once you get the primary optimization, the optimization is probably not going to be done because we know that we're going to go and do your website. So we want to mirror the GBP, the products, services, the primary category, like everything GBP is going to mirror the site. You with me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So optimization, like that's a deliverable. Products, services, everything is going to go off of the site. So if you're curious what that looks like, the services will say this.
Mm-hmm.
The products will say this, right? But the categories will be AC, HVAC, furnace, probably about it, right? You get up to 4. So whatever
Right.
the best is for those four. I think we spoke about that. And then the products are going to be based upon these services plus the areas that we're targeting. All right.
Hmm. Hmm.
Daily posting, we're going to take the images from the site and then we just spin the content pretty much. Like the words don't matter. It's where is it pointed to? And then what's your velocity of posting? And then as far as anything else, it's, I'm not going to get into it like over this, but impressions. And then very seldomly will we run clicks, especially at the very beginning. Like, our goal is to start branching out. You're already a winner in your area.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to I need to get interaction from Hillsboro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Is
I'm
that
looking to
is that
spread.
realistic? Like Hillsboro's like 30
That
miles
was
away.
an example.
Yeah, yeah.
Realistically,
Like, what do we? How far do you think we can get? Like, reasonable.
how far can we get?
Yeah.
Which service type? AC?
AC.
AC repair?
Yeah. AC repair.
Okay. How many pages do you think there are? You think there's more than 80 businesses
In
in
Portland?
this particular area targeting that particular primary? You think there's more than 80 players? I saw 60 so far,
Probably. Yeah.
probably.
Probably so.
And then our business is down here somewhere.
Correct. Oregon City area. Right. Yeah.
Well, Robinwood, easy repair, Robinwood. Is my guy show? Well, AC repair, HVAC. Still thinks I'm in Portland, right? Yeah. You're not even playing ball. I think realistically a 0.3 on a weekly basis going this way or a 0.2 going
Yeah.
this way on a weekly basis in every direction is
Yeah.
probably very realistic. I
Okay.
don't know how far Oregon City is to Robinwood. Wait a second. To Robinwood. Oh, wait. It's not Utah. Silly Chris. Tricks are for kids. All right. Let's get
Christopher.
3.6, 3.6, 3.6. And let's go see where we're at right now. I better not slap my gums until I see where we are, right? Let's look at the data quick. And then are we rocking? Well, if we're not, we are now. Oregon. You ready?
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Run it.
Well, and two, it looks like we picked up some of the. Did it hit? Let's see here quick. Should have.
Yeah,
And we
we did
are.
add. We did add and take away a couple of them, so it might give us a different report.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? This is making my heart hurt right now.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it. Did I? You know what I'm talking?
What'd you do?
You think, oh, I didn't do that, did I?
What?
Did I not hit the save button?
Oh.
I want to talk to
You blew
Eldar.
it.
Dear Eldar, if someone were to, a professional were to forget to hit the enter button, can we at least save the words that were there previously? you know, that's a good feature to have, but still, these are here.
Oh well.
Oh no, it's still there.
Oh.
It just didn't load.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here.
That was good.
And then did we start hitting yet?
Stop your crying. It will be all
Let me
right.
go over here. Here. Get rid of this. Did we already turn you on? I'm about to go check right now. Business. Make this small. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do? I could do this. Oregon Climate Tech 94. I would say yes. But let's just
Oh,
take a look real
pretty
fast.
good.
That's impressions. Any interaction would be, let's just take a look here. Oh, yeah. You saw the interaction difference from here to there? It was like something ridiculous. Let's just go May to October.
Let's do it. Run it.
Chat clicks, bookings, interactions. Man, dude, this is wild stuff. So it's not even giving me anything yet. It's not going to tell me. Of course, what was I thinking? It's the 16th and it's Google. So it's hard for me to say, but what I will say is this. Looking
Yeah.
over here at this maps, look at this interaction.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, that's a lot of people to see you at some point in your life.
It ain't.
I
Yeah.
think it's great. So I'm
Okay.
thinking, yeah. Do I think that I could get these 12s into the range? Yes. But I think it's going to take us a significant period of time to move over in here to Portland. It's going to
Mm,
take months, bro. Realistically, I showed you.
I mean, you said like it was going to be like a 9 to 12 month period. So, I mean,
Maps sometimes can be a little bit faster. Here, like one of those ones. I don't. Did I show you this guy? Here, check this dude out. He wanted like best, right? I think it was
hey,
best or lost.
look at this guy. He's taking over.
Yeah, like July 22nd to, I don't know what it was. Let's see when we started to hit. July to September. Yeah, you could see where it turned red to
Oh my god.
July to the end of August. July to September, we'll say. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm pretty strong here. I'm even stronger here. Like, dude,
Oh
I think
my.
it's gonna be like 90 days. You know,
Yeah.
I see some people like, oh, you'll be a winner in a month.
Right.
I think, dude, 90 days. I think you're gonna be very, very close, but it's gonna take a long time, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm here for the ride, dude.
All right, excellent. Yeah, but you'll see steady growth the entire time. But hitting Portland, months realistically.
Right. Right. Right.
All right. Yeah, but and that's the piece that I dislike with our map service. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, just being honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like it makes sense for like the first 90 days doing what's required, but there has to be some type of step down or a maintenance. Like as we get in position, you probably just need traffic and reporting,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could talk about that. Let's get to that point first.
For sure.
All right, so that's all fresh. So we don't need to really talk about that then. So optimization, daily posting, the tracking up to 10 keywords, impressions, clicks, reputation management. If need be, if you need help with that, we can be helpful in that area.
Yeah.
Post
I
updates.
like it.
All right, so we already have this. This right here is $327 per month, and we don't care how far you want to go, because it's month by month. If you just wanted traffic and clicks, that's $120 per month. All right. If you just want traffic, no reporting, no nothing, we do that for $70 a month. That's just impression traffic. All right. So you don't care. That's 327. When we
Love it.
start looking up here at supporting, because I don't need to create fresh, brand new pages, I'm
Yeah.
really just re-optimizing.
Well, aren't we doing we're doing location?
Supporting.
Are we doing location pages eventually?
I think month one we should see if Google will reward Oregon
Right.
City on an internal page. Like
Right.
we don't want to place a big bet unless it's up to you. Unless you want to make those internal pages, because the homepage ranks for everything Oregon City. Should we
Mm-hmm.
make all internal pages Portland? Either way, it's a 50-50. See, I was thinking let's lean into what we're already winning. Let's see if
Yeah.
Google gives it to us. And then if
Yeah.
they do, then we'll add Portland,
That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's
because
do
right,
that.
the only other thing I'm thinking is, on that homepage, we're already winning every single service. We'll take away all the crap, add our supporting, and then the internal pages, air conditioning, AC repair, HVAC, we'll make those Portland.
Yeah. Yep.
It's up to you.
That makes sense to me.
Okay. What do you think about geo-modified pages to cut cost? Do you want 100% unique, or do you want to save money?
Geo modified pages, is that where it's kind of just AI created? Like
Not AI.
not AI.
Um, it's human. Well, it's AI helper, but the optimization is done by hand by myself, my brother, Tammy, Dave, someone on the team, Michael, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned with that. But let's say we take all of these pages here, right? These,
Yep.
what, 12 pages?
Hmm.
We spend the time, we get the entities, we get the LSIs, we get the optimization right, but
Yep.
for Oregon City,
Yep. Yep.
right?
Yep.
We then take those pages and we change 51% of them. If I change just a slight percentage to make it unique enough, change out the images, change out the schema, change out the content, I
Right.
can
Right.
save you money.
Right.
It's up to you. Do you care? Do you want to save dollars?
Curious.
There's
I'm
no
curious.
risk.
Right. 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 I'm curious to see what is the price difference. That's what I'd be. Is it half?
Uh, if you want me to create these pages 100% unique from the very, very beginning, I'm going to say it's $55 all in. That's created, optimized, uploaded, and interlinked. If you
Yep.
want me to do geo modified pages after it's done and optimized, uh, $21 a page all in.
Gotcha. And the geo modified, those are for after we get done with this. That's for location services. Then we can, because we're gonna be building so many of them. It's just like,
Well, no, I don't want to create a bunch of them.
oh,
We Portland means so much area, right? So
yeah,
I'm thinking we could create one page for Portland and hit all of this area. We only need one page. Portland means all of these sub areas: Cedar Hills, Aloha. Like, is there any other area outside of this gray here that we want to go for? No,
no,
right?
no. I mean, Portland itself is a huge area on the map, so that's
But like, you just want
right,
this,
right,
right?
correct.
And even moving forward.
Yeah, even moving forward.
So forevermore, is this what we want?
Yes, that's what
You'll
we want.
never want to hit anything else. So then, yeah, I think the best play is let's like, keep that home. Let's keep that homepage. We could talk about Oregon City. If I
Yeah,
search for
where am I at? Where am I at? Ooh, look at it.
service page, services, integrity. Uh huh. There's you. Wildly different. Wildly different. It's up to you, my friend. What do you want me to do? Do you want to save money or do you want to just lay it out?
Let's lay it out.
All right.
Let's do it the hard and painful way.
It's 13. All right. So then, you know what I could do for you? We're only going to do Portland. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I know this is relatively inexpensive compared to others, but um, I hope it is. 988. 988 takes care of our high commercial intent. It's a stack. All right, so these pages you're going to want me to do 65 pages. All right, so when we're talking about information, it's mandatory. We might not need verses or best of. It depends on your how adverse are you to targeting competition's key terms? Are you Do you mind?
Like their business name.
Their name. Yeah.
I love. Well,
You're able to do it in ads.
right. Ah,
We're
man.
not linking to them.
Right.
And we can be clever with it. It's not like we're directly, but I do want to hit for their variations. And number one traffic source for any local business is their name. And it's
Mm,
also an entity associated to what service we're providing.
yeah.
You know, so like,
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
okay. And then do you want to go right for it, like a versus, us versus them based on service, or do you want me to just do best of lists?
Like a page that says versus Oregon Climate Tech versus
Well,
Jacobs.
like AC repair versus air conditioning repair would probably be the page,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Question mark. And
Okay.
then like that's title and that's H1.
Yeah.
And then we would start laying in those other any player that's a main player that gets good traffic.
Mm, I kind of like that.
That way, if
But
it's seen,
does
mhm.
does my click through rate go down because people are not seeing the business that they searched for and they're scrolling past me a bunch and then my click through rate goes down?
Well, that's why it's a versus. It's air AC versus air conditioning. We're going to say you never
Yeah.
lead with a name unless it's your own,
Right, right, right.
because they're looking at a broad match term. If they decide to click,
For sure.
they're looking at two services that are against each other, and that's exactly what we're giving them. Now, they might not want to see the verses.
Because we were talking about building pages that were uh, different brands because we sell Train, and so I would love
Well,
to see like Train and Carrier, Train and
but Train, okay. But Train, do they make everything for AC, HVAC, water heaters, mini splits, and for the furnaces?
they do everything except for water heaters.
Okay. And then the other brand that we provide is what?
For our mini splits, Mitsubishi.
Okay. So Train, Train.
Trane.
Okay. Oh, they have like an orange logo.
Yes. Yep.
Dude, they're very famous. Okay.
You know that.
Sorry. I'm not famous, TR, but I've seen them. I've seen those before. I think other companies I worked with have used them. So Train and then Mitsu. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to get a spell check on that one. Mitsubishi, that is for our what product? Water heater, you
Mini,
said?
mini split.
Mini splits only.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we could do those versus each other. But nobody's really searching for the brand. I would tie that into each of the pages, but that could be a verse page. So I
Yeah.
guess you gave me two. Well, you only gave me two. You didn't give me three no's. You rebutted me two times.
Yep.
What do you think? So we don't want to go do a verses, but we could do a best of list. If we're going to do versus content, let's just verse the brands and associate the key terms. Correct?
I like that. I like that
Got it.
because I mean then you could also add in people's uh other people's businesses into the brand page because people sell certain brands or
I
which
understand.
suppliers. So I don't know if that correlates. Well, I can't talk.
All right, so that's one, two, three, four. So we're gonna have four. We could just call it three. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six times four. 24. Are you cool with AI? Do you want it to be semi AI? Do you want me to do it as cheap as possible? There's no risk. But do you want it cheap or do you want it as well and thought out as possible?
Um, you
Like,
said
do
that
we just want to rank or do we want to look good doing it?
kind of want to look good doing it. These are
Okay. Okay. Got it.
give it
Uh,
give me the expensive price
are images an issue?
to create.
Well, what about AI images? Am I okay to use AI image? Because we need unique images per page.
Right, right.
Are you cool with that?
I'm fine with AI images. Would I be able to hold on? If it's on my WordPress account, couldn't I potentially, after you kind of throw the AI images, couldn't I just go through them and kind of be like, oh, I don't like that one, and then swap it out myself? Is that
100%.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I don't have a problem at all. Because essentially, then at that point, they're stock photos until I do something to them. Like, and I'm sure 90% of them will be fine, but maybe I don't like one and I want to change it out, and it's like whatever.
So that's 26 plus 24 equals 50. 26 and 24 is 50. So that's a hundo. All right, so $100 on those. This is going to be just based on supporting. All right, that way I could get all the images I need, and you're good with the AI. I already got the check. So we want to check and make sure they're okay with the AI. And then as far as asking the questions based upon quality and verses,
Hmm.
that answers a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you don't
Right,
want any risk. You don't want to rattle any cages.
right.
So I guess I should ask those in the beginning. I like that. So you want this price right here. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
No, you're good.
What was that? Wow. And then you're okay with the images being that way. That's Man, you don't want me to do all that. That doesn't make much sense. And I might not need all four. I might
It's
not
up to
need
you.
all
I'll
four.
let you make the judgment call.
Yeah, we'll start with two because you're going to need one. Yeah. Done.
Boom.
Wow. $21. Got the images. High commercial intent. You said you're good with. So you want the best possible content for information, but you're willing to spin out the location pages. Correct? As
Correct.
far as spin out, I mean like geomodify them. At least a try.
Correct. Correct. But your theory is to hold off on location pages for now. Let's make sure that we can actually rank service pages
Well, we're
before.
already winning Oregon City. I think,
Right.
as we were speaking and I went and checked, like Oregon City and Portland are two different things. Like we're already crushing our homepage wins everything. So if we're going to change those pages, why not just tune them for Portland and see if Google gives it to us?
Mm,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah. No, I love it.
because Portland means a lot of area and it's wildly different than Oregon City. I have to figure out what the counties are. Um, what about schema markup? Do you see the value in entity-based semantic SEO or no? I do, but is it worth it for you to spend the money?
If you do, then I do.
It's for the long term. How many properties? I guess I could go and check. Let's just do advanced on one. I'll just do the homepage. I'll make all the connections that you have. Do you have anybody that could help us create social media accounts?
Social media accounts?
Yes.
No.
Or is there any way that, well, do you have a social media account for every single platform?
Yeah.
Like the big ones like Pinterest, X, Facebook, YouTube,
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Yep.
Okay. And then on top of that, all of the analytics, all of the ad platforms, and all of the meta, like those like meta verification text files for DNS,
Hmm.
and also the analytics and the ads. Do you already have those installed in the site or no? I know I could check. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you might want to check. I'm not sure if I do.
Okay. And it's
And this,
WordPress, right?
yeah,
All right.
I think I gave you access to that. I'm pretty sure, but I mean,
Yep.
we don't have to check right now. That's something we can do later too.
Okay. So we have all that. I have the maps already. So analytics and tracking. Okay, so schema markup. I'll just do one page. We'll do the home page and connect them. All right, so you want me to take care of structure. That's going to be two bills. Structuring, interlinking, I already charged you for that. Pages, images, all analytics and tracking. All right, let's talk about off page. Maps, we already have that secured. We're not
Yeah.
doing any advertising for you.
Do you guys offer advertising?
What's that?
Do you guys offer advertising?
Yes, but no. Like I only do setups. I know the values in the maintenance. I just don't have the man. I don't have the time to train anybody to sit there and do the maintenance. And then
So
plus two, like if the budgets are worth it, 10K plus, dude, I don't want all that responsibility. You know what I'm
a lot
saying?
of lot of money in your hands
It's a
going through.
lot of money and it's
Yeah,
yeah. I don't mind doing the setups. I just don't like all that responsibility,
yeah, that makes sense.
you know?
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, the risk to profit ratio just doesn't make sense for me at
Yeah,
this time.
yeah.
So structure, schema, analytics, images. These right here are going to go into the structuring. I assume you have terms, privacy, compliancy, informational content. I'll do more than 65. Primary pages, then we'll geo-modify the rest. Is there anything that I'm missing? That's right, we got to look at off page. Let me take a look at you real quick.
Hmm.
Is there anything that I
Back
should know as far as PBNs? You know, you don't have to tell me here, but is there any penalties or any 301 redirects, or is there anything that you want to let me know up front
there
that
is
could have potentially been done?
um there might be 301 redirects, and I can't remember. There was another thing, an error code. I use rank math. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Mm. Yeah, I mean it's the number four largest SEO plugin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of nice.
it's
That's
huge.
basically as far as I go in like SEO, but because it's so easy. But I think one of the things was, I can't remember what the word was, but it was when you have a www dot your domain versus just your domain. I think I had like both of them going, and it was like telling me to like create like a redirect so that they'll be the same. I can't remember what it was called, but I'm like, I need to do that, but I didn't know how.
Okay, so basically what you're saying though is it if there was anything there, it's the most minuscule things, Chris. Right?
I
Like,
mean,
don't worry about it, Chris. Like, no, we're not doing any PBNs. We weren't buying sites and redirecting them. There's
oh yeah,
nothing shady.
there's nothing shady. I haven't done anything shady.
Well, not you, but what about anyone else? Because like this kind of stuff looks kind of shady, don't you think?
What does it say?
Well, I mean, it's a massive. It's either a error. I have to go take a look here.
Are those my blogs?
OregonClimateTech.com. Well, you have 51 back. One of these. You have one domain, 51 backlinks, all saying this gigantic anchor text. I don't know. They're counting as a referring. Good old SEMrush. Oh, I see. OregonClimate.tech. Is that another site that you own?
So this is
Oh,
my
that's different
second.
now.
This is where the truth comes out. The second SEO company built out service location pages and built it using OregonClimate.tech and built out like 1,000 of them.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would they do that? Just for fun
They
or for
said
ads?
it was no, it wasn't for ads. This is for SEO. They said that's normal.
And they're using our logo.
And I thought they were going to be building them on my website, and then they're like, "Nope, we can't do that." And
And then
so,
it's blocked based upon server.
so, so now I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Hmm.
I'm just like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, isn't that sort of like canceling out my original website? Aren't they competing?
Oh, I see.
Are they competing amongst themselves? 'Cause that's
Well, I don't see them inside of the SERP unless I do a site colon. Your other site was showing up, but I wasn't looking that closely. Maybe, just maybe.
yeah,
I mean, maybe I could have overlooked it. No, it's your main. I think
yeah.
they're blocking it. Do they have to continuously have that still? Like, did you leave on bad terms or something?
No, so I think they're pulling it because I left. So it's not like
Is it a relatively large company?
It's can I just say the name?
Mm, sure.
Get Found with a P.
Get found with a P.
Yep.
Get
And then PH. Oh,
OUND.
yeah.
Get pounded. Getpound.com. Get pound. Get found. Sorry. I don't know this face. Get pound.
I don't know. It seemed reasonable.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it seems like a reasonable guy. I never saw this person before.
It's
Is
like,
this Chris? No. Okay, intercom. So he's paying outrageous amounts for Ross Cohen. Don't know him. Let's call him up. I'll call him butt up. Wait, 610. Isn't that your area code?
are you really gonna call him?
Not live, but I will harass them. Yes, and tell them to
Dude,
take that down immediately, or I
thank
will, or I will cause mayhem.
yeah, dude. Going to that already. Yeah, I know. You need to get a hold of him and see what's up.
I mean,
What did you do?
I don't know this fella.
You
Well,
took you took advantage of me.
that's what they all say. It was your first time, right? No, wait. How did? But so he charged you, but then built everything on a self-sustaining asset. Like it's
Yes,
all his stuff on his domain.
correct.
And then what about this logo? Is this your logo?
Yeah, it's my logo.
What about the content? Did you have any of the content before he wrote it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the stuff on my OregonClimateTech.com is mine, right?
Mm, well, did he put it there?
No, 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 no. He only built the OregonClimate.tech websites.
Right, but this content is identical. It has the same logos,
Right, 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 right. Yep.
right?
Yes,
So,
correct.
yeah, he's got your logo. He's got your content. Mm,
Do I
how
sue him?
close, how similar is the content? Identical?
AI generated.
And he's going after Oregon City, but he is blocking all the pages, or he's just blocking me. Nah, I'll ponder my decision, but as of now, he's blocked it. You
You
know,
gotta give him a call, dude.
well, I don't know him, but I will call him.
Give him
You
a
guys
ring.
left on good note.
Yeah, 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 we're cool. We're cool. I
Cool.
mean, I wasn't with him for very long, to be honest.
Did
It
you
was
give him
kind of
more than $1,000?
yeah.
Man.
Well, actually, hold on. Uh, a little bit of it, a third of it or whatever, went to Google Business Profile, and they just made posts every now and then.
Man, he's linking over.
They made
Dude,
like one post every other week.
I want this. Yeah, he's got to remove those links. Yeah, I don't want that pointing to me. And
Yeah.
then what is the toxic? Well, I mean, this is neither here nor there. Just if you're curious, I'm looking to see what was built. Any PR? No. So directories, directory. So you didn't really spend any money on links.
No.
Maybe some citations, directories, but you haven't started firing in anything, right?
Uh-uh. Yeah.
All right. And then did we look last time? Because just to wrap this up, because I know it's getting late.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
time when we looked, the category that Jacobs and like comfort was. Do you recall those categories by chance? I took a little extra time because I hope you don't mind.
No, you're totally fine.
Cool.
Categories. I mean,
Yeah.
all the websites are set up differently.
Mm,
When it comes to categories. Like there was that one website that was just said services, and you click services, and then all the
construction
pages
online.
were on one.
Yeah, I just mean so. Look, it's going to categorize based upon the content, and then on top of that, the links that are pointing to the site. So this site, Comfort Solutions, it's a leading competitor in Portland, at least. The site is construction maintenance,
Yeah.
and then the referrings pointing to it Our newspapers, so those are easy. Online service, easy. Construction maintenance, dollars. So 11. So the primary categories are going to be these right here, these three,
Yep.
but mainly this one. So then I would just go take a look at Jacobs. Did we do this before or not?
No.
No? Okay.
No, sir.
All right. I will hurry you right up. Let's see here. Did you have any other questions? Because we're just about done.
Um. Yeah. So I guess what I need to know is just what's the total price of restructuring the website, and then monthly fees, monthly maintenance.
Customer. So customer online. Okay. So here. Um. So it's customer services. That's not number one. Construction maintenance. Probably spelled that wrong. Don't worry about that. And I didn't ignore you. I'm just gathering up the categories because once I know what the categories are, I
Mhm.
can give us a good plan on link building.
Sweet.
Info, online services, and then yeah, newspaper publishers. It's gonna be mass media, newspapers. This is the big one right here. And it's looking like 69. So you have 13 pages. All right, so it's 13. You want the overall goal then, right? You don't just want the first month. You want to know what the plan is moving forward monthly.
Yeah. I mean, what the plan is moving forward after our initial restructuring and rebuilding out these pages. Like, I understand that's going to be a initial cost, and then like a price breakdown. It'd be nice to see what the maintenance
Right.
of it all.
DR30 plus guest posts um, in construction. Well, in category, cat is going to be. I'll charge you $16.90 for that. $16.90 for that. That'll get me 10 to each top level page. I'm gonna do edit. 5 to each is gonna be $21. So that is going to be how many pages? 65 times 11 is 715. So edits. We're looking to get one edit. So these are a niche edit or an insert. Those go to the informational content. So you can go lesser and lesser in quality as we care, but they'll all be DR30. What I mean by quality is I'm not going to pay somebody to write a whole article for me, and pay, 10, 20, 30, 50, $100 a pop on an info piece. But I will do an insert that's category specific. So
Gotcha.
category specific, this is going to be 715. This is to get at least one to each. This could double, but we're just looking at first.
Yep.
Citations, I believe you did, but we're just gonna. I don't know if you did any niche specific or category specific, but we're gonna say niche or cat. This right here is gonna be $65. Directory, so you have 13. 13. It's 260. All right, so directories to each top level. And that cost was 260. So that's 260. Okay. That would be each top level service, right? Power trickles down.
Yep.
And then we want basic to each. You have 13. So that's going to be 13 brings us to 780. So PR2 service cost is 780. So that'll get us our brunt. That'll be a 9-month run. And then I'll just need 2 of these. So it's going to be 325 times 2, which is 650. And then you want Primo plus writing, of course, distribution, Primo PR equals, what was that cost? 650. Citations, directories, PR to each, the edits for the informational, the guest posts to get us on the board. We did the schema. Recurring. I mean, once this is hit, we should be good for a while.
Yeah.
So let's get a count. All right. So this right here. Let's get ourselves a count here. So 715 plus 273. plus 988 plus 2100 plus, I'll know for this, plus 4550 plus not counting maps, it's just, you know,
Right,
web
right.
and off. Okay, plus 1690 plus 715 plus 65 plus 260 plus 780 plus 650. And then how fast do you want me to do it? You want to do a 9 month span or a 6 month span? Like how fast do you want us to execute? ASAP, or do you want to stretch it out?
Probably ASAP.
ASAP.
Probably so.
2,900 a month for the next 3 months. Minus that's all website stuff, all off page, all the on page. It's everything.
Let's do it.
It's 8886.
Love it.
Two. Love it.
Love it. Send it.
All right, excellent. Okay. Well, this right here, I'm going to put inside this form here,
Yep.
and I think we should kill this off. Let's kill off or not kill. Let's stop the stream.
We're gonna kill something.
Because I got to log into my back end, and then I'll send you. Well, what do you prefer? Do you prefer PayPal? Do you prefer CC? What's best for you?
CC's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to log in. We'll log in, and I'll put it into the cart. You want to do it on a monthly? Do you want me to break it down into the 3 months, or you just want me to send you the whole thing with milestones?
Monthly is probably best.
Perfect. All right, sounds excellent. I'm gonna shut this off. We can
Perfect.
come back, but that's pretty much it for this. I'm going to talk to someone else after this, but right now I got to stop this because we have to finish this off. I took my time on this. That was for you and for my brother and my team.
For
So
sure.
hopefully it wasn't too boring, but I will be back.
I appreciate it, and I'm so happy I could be here. And we gotta reconnect, do another live.
Well, yeah, as we're doing some of the work, that could be fun if you want. Or I could keep this going. I could take care of that. Do you want me to just send it? Do you have an account on
I mean, I gotta go to bed.
chrispalmer.org?
It's 10 o'clock here.
Well, do you have an account or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, I'll just message you inside that order form.
I know. Wouldn't that be fun? I feel like doing like maybe like every other month or maybe every month doing a
I'll
series.
check in. I'll do it with
See
you.
where we're at. I don't know. Sounds like fun.
1,000,000%. I would love that. If you're down for it, that could be really cool. Because then we're tracking progress, tracking deliverable, plus it's all live.
Yeah.
It's like a live. I didn't see anybody on YouTube doing that.
Yeah.
That could be cool. I would love it. If you're down, I'm down.
We can do it as often as you want. If you want to do it every other week, I'm down.
Excellent. I'll send that tonight.
Yeah, send it over. I'll get you paid.
I know it's late, but I guess we'll probably square up tomorrow. If you need anything, do you have both lines now? Both numbers?
I got your phone number.
Okay, you got the 570-810-1080, or you got the other one, the 650?
I have the.
I'll email it to you.
Yeah, you want me to say it out loud?
It starts with 650?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll send you that one then.
How many phone numbers do you have?
4.
4?
4. Yeah, it depends on who I have a completely private line for like little Chris, and well, that's pretty much about it. And like my bestest friends. And then I have 3 work lines. I have like a way out in the open number, an 810-1080, and then I have 2 business lines, like client lines.
I see. So is this one a client line then? I'll say what it starts with.
810-1080 is the forward facing.
Mine is 810-1080.
Yeah, it's a forward facing. It's a client line, but it's forward facing. Like that's at the bottom of every video.
Okay. Text me the other one then. Text me the.
I think you're in here right now, right? No. Your first numbers start with 971, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Sweet.
All right, dude. Man, you have a great rest of your night. I know it's usually only about a half-hour call.
Oh, dude,
time to cover everything.
I'm here for it, dude. I appreciate everything you do.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you for your time, sir.
Bye.
Yep. See you, Adam. See you.
Yep.
All right, so 810. Here, I'll send him this number. You can hit this one if you would like. And then let's talk to Andy. I do have another gentleman. Let's see if he's on. If he's on, I don't mind him coming on live with us. AC prices. Oh my gosh, people are selling me AC units now. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay. Andy, you awake? Question mark. I have another gentleman, Andy. It's funny, he's actually in Oregon. All right, let's see here. Wow, this light down here makes me look crazy. Ooh. Maybe I don't need that one there. Oh. See, I noticed that everyone, see, back here it looks great, but when it's over here to the side, I don't like how it looks between us. Ouch, that hurt. I took my time on that. It's very, very important to understand. I know now what's important, what's not important, what pages to remove. Okay, let's see if he's on. I don't think he is. All right. All right, cool. You guys have any questions? Anybody at all? You have some citations for a client. All right, so Jules, this should be good. This one comes up sometimes. So Chris, you have some citations for some clients that you got a year ago. He is now moving to a new facility. If I come to you again, can you guys change all the addresses or do it myself? If you have retained the Excel sheet that we gave you initially, it's like a citation sheet. It should have like usernames, passwords. We would have created an email for you unless you gave us one. See, we changed how we do it. Now we request an email first. But either way, if you have username and password for the emails and for each of the accounts, the Yelps, like the 60 or the 100 that we did for you, if it's directories, we changed how we did that. If it's citations and you have the passwords, we'll do it for you, but we'll charge based upon like a new order. So just saying. Okay. The other thing though that we don't do yet, I didn't add it to the service board, is the aggregators. So you could do it yourself. Go to Foursquare, go to Data Axle. I don't know why we didn't just offer it. But after we change everything, go and submit to all the aggregators again, the new address, right? Hopefully you didn't change the phone number, but we'll do it, but we'll charge you for it, obviously, because it's time. Yeah. Oh, I'll give them a call. All right. Anybody else have any questions? No? Okay. 16 people. Andy, you on, buddy? I'll chat with you. Okay. I have some fun stuff on the way. I know it's very, very late, so I hope that you have a great rest of your night. That'll wrap it up for this particular video. Thank you so much. The other guy's not awake, obviously. But thank you, and have a great night. See you in the next